Guys, today is a big day because today the Fed are actually announcing what they are going to do to adjust the interest rate. So this is going to have a big impact on the markets today. So I'm going to tell you what to expect here. We're talking about Bitcoin on shorter, on longer time frames, and everything else you need to know. So welcome back, everybody. My name is Cristiano, bringing you cryptocurrency videos every day, teaching you how to make money in this market. If you are new to the channel, then make sure to subscribe and activate the bell right now. And with that said, guys, let's dive straight into it. It's interesting here because you can see that yesterday we actually had on this 4-hourly time frame a massive push here. How much did we go up on yesterday's 4-hourly candle? Well, we had a 7.5% pump in a 4-hourly candle. So that's pretty huge. We had that pump, but then immediately retraced. So if we look at this on a more granular level, you can see big pump here on this 1-hourly candle and straight down. And if we even go to the 15-minute candles, can we see something? So basically in 15 minutes, we went from 39,400 up to 41,525, just to within 1, 2, 3, 4 15-minute candles. So in 1 hour, we traced the entire thing back. So this is why I'm telling you to be careful. And this orange line here inside of the orange box is still massive resistance we need to pay attention to. But then, of course, we fell down. We found support of the edge of the orange box down here at $39,000. So really interesting stuff, guys. Someone definitely made a lot of money on this move here. But of course, be very careful with this general level. And yeah, we'll see if today is going to bring some volatility. I do believe so. And maybe, just maybe, that is going to be enough for us to, if we have some positive volatility, of course, maybe that is going to push us above this level. But I will talk more about that later on today. So on the weekly time frame, nothing has changed. You can see that we have actually made so on this actual candle yesterday, now on the weekly time frame, we do have this hit, and we usually do see this. I actually talked about this yesterday in yesterday's video, I believe, that usually on the weekly candles, we do see at least one hit on this downward sloping resistance line, the red line right here. So we have had that, and we of course failed to break through it, straight down again. But on the weekly time frame, the most important thing to pay attention to is this moving average converging with the downward sloping red resistance line. So this is going to be a very interesting move, depending on if it happens to the upside or downside, of course. But breaking this blue or teal line is going to bring volatility. Breaking this red line and closing above it is also going to bring a lot of volatility. So interesting times ahead, guys. On the daily time frame, still the same. Consolidation inside of this triangle formation. The RSI consolidation inside of this triangle formation as well. So we are going to see a big move concerning this big triangle as well. Very interesting stuff. On traditional markets, you can see that we are having a little bit of a nice pump action here leading into today's Fed decision. So you can see that we have gone up on traditional markets by 3.5% in the last, about a day maybe, on these 4-hourly candles. So that's interesting to see. So it seems like the markets are potentially expecting something nice to come out of the Fed meeting today. Let's hope it's not going to be a buy the rumor, sell the news kind of event. But let's talk about the Fed. Okay, so the Fed are expected to raise interest rates today. Now, the market are anticipating the Fed to raise it by 0.25%. So 0.25%. That is what is expected generally in this market. Now, if they raise it by more than 0.25% or 0.25 percentage point, that is going to mean that the markets are most likely going to see some volatility to the downside. But if we do see less than this, which is pretty unusual, they usually don't raise it at all, or they raise it by 0.25 percentage point. That's also, of course, what is expected here. But if they don't raise the rates at all, that is, of course, going to have a big positive impact on the markets here, and definitely on crypto as well. So depending on what this guy says today, if it's going to be as expected, 0.25 percentage point, if it's going to be worse than expected, being a 0.5% raise, or a no raise today, well, that's going to impact the market. So be careful, guys. Don't do too much leverage. Just Be prepared for the volatility because today we are most likely going to see some pretty significant volatility here. And yeah, that's just what we need to expect. And guys, if you want to start trading yourself and claim nice bonuses, you're able to get 4,530 over on Bybit, C-Trade $8,000, $3,500 on Femex. The Axe exchange, you're able to earn passive income on your crypto. If you want to trade options, then Delta exchange is the #1 options exchange for me. Okay, thank you so much for watching this video, guys. I will see you in the next one.